Hello, Pulavas, welcome back to Shiade. And today's episode, we're having a doubles competition. Ceaser the Scorpion and Abat MUKISA versus Odong and Baba on a race to 9 match. You know that. We shall be having 2 semi-finals all at the same time. Cold stream one of them, cold stream both on Facebook and by one from today is the pair of Kenneth Odong. He's being paired with an 11-year-old. We call him Baba by nickname. He's actually called Alfred Epong Chandiga, young brother to Ceaser Chandiga. They are taking on the pair of Herbert MUKISA and Ceaser Chandiga. Racing tonight, the pair of Alfred and Kenneth is leading by 1 frame to nil. The pair of Herbert and Ceaser is looking to win a first frame out of 2. To present you this commentary, I am Peter Chove. The match is live on 2 platforms, that is Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Peter Chove Live YouTube. 1-0, the pair of Odong and Ebong in the lead. And Temakliff, you're asking why is Ceaser not playing with his brother? Okay, the players chose that was partners of it. There has to be chemistry between the players, there has to be belief, there has to be confidence. One thing I'm realizing is that Odong, of course, coaching once play is on is not exactly permitted, but these players have a tendency to communicate in a way that seems to be some kind of coaching. Yeah. Alfred now having that read to port to the diagonal corner pocket to right. Has to be on target with a little bit of top spin on the cue ball, just a little bit. White ball following the red a little. The shot is on target. White ball follows the red all the way and too much spin, which is what he's doing. Power, spin, and off target. And they know that they are losing the frame. In the end of the day, maybe the shot where Baba did play the cue more with too much spin following is ready to go. Tell me, that's wow. 내가 아니었냐, 맞. 못 나가는 거. Sudah bilang mesti mungkin hanya kamu bilang pan. Jadi là muốn mình cái ya ya Nila ba tsari yung week at pagkaroon ito wag na ba kasi second decision ba baga stay new to 주는 게 맞다 안 봐. 앞부에 에키로 페다죠 비루 봐. And the stone to one is the same. In the back 에키로 of feather. 당신은 같은 this name ki was that they the stone which is one. That's the one. I ask you. Take over. Compare the servants. Oh, hey Valeria. I'm good. How are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you. I've been seeing you on the live stream for some good years. What's up, guys? This is your girl Valeria. Thanks for your support. Okay, most especially those of you who are watching on Facebook, you probably see a name that is called Valeria. But that's not really. So, and here is one of them. These players were subject to men's category was won by the South African pair of Abdurrahman and sons and daughters were also players on other South African teams. The first and second team did win. Actually, the pair of Ceaser and Kasozo were defeated only in the quarterfinals. It was the pair of Odong and Computer that came third. Sorry for the miscommunication between each other. They seem to have agreement on whichever choice they have of the shot. And it's also a very good learning lesson for both of the junior players and both of the teams, that is Herbert and Baba, when you play against to complement your talent. Good. The shot that Baba just played, how beautiful he potted and how well he manipulated the cue ball. Even Odong celebrated as he thanked him. They know that these two are winning a third frame out of 5 against players who are supposed to be better than them, because it is very easy to say that Ceaser is a better player than Odong and that Herbert is a better player than Baba. But here it is. Now we are. It is Kenneth Odong who is giving Baba a little bit of tricky white ball. He's going for power. Diagonal to the corner pocket top right. And it is completely off target anyway. The cue ball was so close to the red card. Advantage, Herbert and Ceaser. Yep. Oh, sleep Palatai, you want me to show you the face of losing the frame. He's aiming for combination. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Alfred Ebong Chandiga Baba. Watching on the YouTube stream, Chikawa Riki are saying where they are their players selected randomly, and as well as competition also. Making more friendships, uniting all in competition. Family Maps, thank you for watching. I think Ceaser Herbert should be careful. I actually think they have to be more careful than I initially thought. It was easy to think that maybe for the pair between Baba and Odong that Baba could be the weak link, could be the reason why they'll be losing. I still think Ceaser Herbert are favorites, but where we've seen the first set of 5 frames Uganda, it means exactly the same. And in many languages, in aquatic, that's what we call him. He's a lower player, a very decent lower player from Father. Taiwa Samani, thanks for watching. Chester Linda from South Africa, also thank you for watching on the YouTube stream. You are watching another attempt by Wing. There shouldn't be direct coaching before shot. Has to be, there can be discussion, but when a shot is taken, players are supposed to be doing it all on their own, despite it being a team game. That's one of those Herbert classics. Even Ceaser gets to smile. He knows that Herbert has played a shot that has pretty much won in the pair. The frame as Herbert aims for the black. He sinks it into the center pocket. A lot nowadays. The king Deontemo, Herbert MUKISA 13, Yahayan Pindi 17. I don't exactly believe that. The boy looks quite younger. Jackson Asiku 16. Another player in the trading center just near the mosque is the Three Sisters Arcade, on whose second floor is this pool arena, which has 6 pool tables, with one of Uganda's more renowned players, Simon Dovola, as director. And many other players do run pool arenas. I love the fact that pool players are using their game as their own business. It's not the time when the business of pool is for businessmen and players are only players. Looks like the business of winning this ongoing frame will be for the pair of Kenneth Odong and Baba, who will be sinking black to the corner pocket top right, and they regain their lead. That is. So I hope to be streaming another game involving Baba. I love streaming. I just love the business acumen of these pool players. Who doesn't like to make go and support Rukia as she organizes a competition this Sunday that will, in the court, say, Hashem the coach. It is part of the game. Harrison Thomas, you're asking if Ceaser is available on all social networks. Yes, he's available on all. Unfortunately, he lost his Facebook account, Chandiga Ceaser the Scorpion. There is another one which doesn't have as many people, still anyone. The bigger one, he lost it there. But all of these players did participate, including Baba, also including Herbert, and 28 other players who are under the age. Pretty much be a decent team prior to taking shapes. You can tell me in the comment section who of the 2 players won the pair that will win this match. That will be the semi-final lineup. 2 semi-finals, both not playing for the center pocket. and is on target, and the cue ball is even better. His edge is not directly proportional to his skill set. Kenneth Odong finishes the frame. Coach each other. You're shooting in the offense. Now there's something that hasn't been done right, especially from Baba and their Odong. Okay. Let's do that. I've been shooting out for the last 3 hours to the match. I'll be ending into in the next 2 hours or so. This match is the last times. And yes, but there is discussion between players, but they are not meant to coach each other. The match favorites, that is the pair of Ceaser and Herbert, are down by 4 frames to 5 against the pair of Alfred and Odong racing tonight. This one is the equalizing frame of Ceaser and Herbert. Maybe I took too much time doing too much coaching, especially Odong Baba left direction, because he wants to put both yellows to the same corner pocket and plays neatly well. Baba, given his ability to pot, will never ever be missing this yellow. from this kind of range. Ceaser and Herbert know that they was likely than not have lost the frame. And yes, they have, as they concede. It is. Odong Baba waited. Into the relative action coming to live so far. A majority of the countries have not yet entered as in coming live away from Mpumalanga in exactly 1 month's time. All of the players that are involved in this match, it is only Ceaser that will be part of the Ugandan team. Others are Ian Ibras, the two Ibras that is, then Dog City, Joseph Kasozi, and the Computer, as well as Hazard. And then also 8 ladies, that is Rita, Jelly, the 2 sisters Rukia and Rashida, Sheila, Anka, Jacinta Kajibi, Zaimat, Nabafu. Ceaser is snookered, will want to find red off the cushion. If he doesn't, probably they could be losing another. There goes the scorpion stroke. Will it guide him to finding the red? Yes, it will. He seems to support. I'm not so certain Herbert will be having full sight of the black. He does not have such weaknesses, Herbert, having a ball on target. Corner pocket, top right, on target. White is just safe. Whatever you do, you will get it. This one will probably be the quickest one frame in the entire match, maybe, if not in the whole competition so far. By the way, it has just been. Mugabo Peter, you want me to tell Odong to get serious, eh? He's serious sometimes. Stop. Coming up, it's going to be the pair of Computer plus Yahya taking on Ian plus Rashida. Then the pair of Odong Baba and Dog City will be reversing the winner of this match. 2 semi-finals both at the same time, and thereafter the final. Because of the time at which the first round is ending, there is debate on probably lessening the race in the semi-finals to 7. That was so close to a foul, but you know to the next red. This is a must find the red. Seems to be finding it. He misses it and misses it entirely. It is a foul and a chance. The first shot I want to believe has been played quite efficiently. If he does that, they'll probably be winning the match in the current house. To make sure he goes for the corner pocket by connection, and he does spot. Good game reading from the guy that won the 2022 Grand Open Championship of the Pro Session of Uganda, Kenneth Odong, being among the top 8 ranked players in the country for 2 of the last 3 years. Also, the reigning under-23 champion of the Holy Cup Championships. He was 22 in 2022. Sorry, 23 when he won the Holy Cup Championships in the under-23 category. Don't mind about his height, he's still a young man right now, I think. He's just only about to make 25. He needs to put black to the corner pocket top right. These ones, he normally puts with ease. He again puts with ease. I will be if I never do that. Don't fucking small. I will be able to. Why will Chào. Vừa bấm tay cái ngọt. Đây chứ. Đây là tuần luôn á. Chẳng xếp cái hậu ta chả gì nữa. Đúng không? Đúng rồi. Cái gì cũng dân nó là thật. Mình thấy cái máy dùng đâu á. Được tất cả của cái sao đang đưa được. Đấy này, mày quá. Hey, how did you by there? And there's also a little bit of interest in Herbert's trouser. Interesting. One more relatively big shot for Baba and Odong to increase their lead to 2. For them to need one more frame to confirm victory for themselves. Now with the part of the last red, seemingly it will again be Baba to put black. For most of the match it has been him putting black, or some between Ceaser and Herbert it's been Herbert putting black for most of the time. Odong plays putting another black. And now if Ceaser plus Herbert don't win this frame, that will be it for them. In this competition there's a board that has been made by Ceaser and open. And yes, they play not to pot, leaving an open table, also leaving a very tempting shot for Odong and Baba to perhaps play the yellows. Because there is a very easy yellow ball on the table to pot. Since cue ball is touching the red, of course, he plays off cushion and into the yellow. The table remains open in the meantime. Cái vào đâu sao cái xuống yên Baba đã được rồi. Possibile da così. Đó là quá cả. Có đã còn giá cái gì mà không phải quá đối nhau. Đấy sao nó lại tại ta in the meantime, in just exactly 2 weeks, there will be another comp that will be organized on the water at the beach, Coco Beach in Entebbe. 64 players will be shooting out. And a comp that will be happening on exactly 1 day. It will be a 1 day comp, but with 64 players, relatively good money to win. The prize for whichever of the players will be in position number 1. That is coming up on Coco Beach, a 64-man comp on the... Yeah. The yellow Odong is playing is kind of tricky. And yes, he has not put each other near the center pocket on the left and the right, sorry. But does, however, play the cue ball so well that now you just have a feeling that the frame is wrapped up pretty much by Ceaser and Herbert. That was close to Ceaser missing the red. It would be painful for him if he had cost Herbert the victory of the frame and the entire match. Herbert seems to have gotten Ceaser snookered with the cue ball behind the yellow. Ceaser does find the black. but does not put it, and I will not be saying that it's in a very inch to play safety simply by Baba having a tap of the yellow funny and easier shot where he'll probably be finding the black, but no chance of putting it. Yes, he does find the black. Long range shot to the corner pocket at the bottom. In the same shot, playing a little bit of defense. He makes the ball. One, just make sure that you pot and you leave the rest for me. How much plays connection? Gets to pot a yellow. Very wary of the yellow ball that is frozen. It's the one for which Odong is intending to play cue ball. And I would say that he has played a kind of special. Seems to be having a left spin on the cue ball and he misses the target with big intention to manage the cue ball for what would have been the last yellow frozen against the cushion on the right, leaving the cue ball for Ceaser to roll the black right against the cushion to the corner pocket at the top. And Ceaser sinks the black in. The match is still alive. 2 frames to go. Xin mời các bạn đến cho các sàn thứ nhất là tình cảm tình nó phải dùng là quan trọng là gặp một cái vào tới đó có một cái chiếc cả một cái phản nhỉ phá vào vậy chứ không quên đây là khai vậy rồi tức là lượng và nào gồm rất là no, which is not a then if I don't get yeah. Rất là vâng vâng và dần sẽ phải làm một cái chuyện chứ gì cả người họ vào với cái sự người họ vào với sự em chỉ và lúc biết các sản xuất thế ở đây ở đây là thành phố nhà bạn thế ở đây là cái để phải mà what wow gì ama cuma lu kan itu kan yang saya jawab lewat dapat spesial awal memiliki besar ini sangat awal memiliki kami bukan berapa ada di sini bukan beach video kami yang tak ada di Bhutan terus tak awal gila He defines the whole match. All 16 frames that have been played by 4 players are now counting for nothing. All that will be mattering is who over the table should be this guy. He has failed, however, to put the ball. We will not want to contest between cue ball and black because black could go anywhere. I thought he may want to put red off yellow. He has gone for maybe it is the shot he's trying to play. Not really. And he gets the shot wrong. That can really mean to be worrying. Maybe they could count their chances on the fact that there is, after all, a dead yellow in between red and black. That's why you saw Herbert playing the cue ball as close as possible.
So the finals is a double break between a maximum yes. As you will see this. What I people then say
That was Ceaser playing, trying to play I remember the little bit of the worry for Baba and Odong is the red in between 2 yellows, pretty much near frozen. At the cushion on the left, I may want to play cue ball into the red. It was close, but even closer to the center. There's just been some discussion between Ceaser and Herbert. And they are hoping to play the fishes to have all of their yellows open and in space, which if they do, will probably win them the frame. The fish shot hasn't been well played by Herbert. Ceaser, for the first time in the match, blaming Herbert for not playing exactly so well. He knows that at this moment in time, errors are not affordable. Ceaser shows him under the weight of pressure. Only one ball that Odong does have in sight. hits the ball he'll be playing. Well, he got close to potting it, but did not at least, so was able to play some kind of safety. Maybe not safe enough. There is one more embrace between Ceaser and Herbert. They know that they have this chance to take the frame down once and for all. They have sight of one of the yellows, which is portable to the center pocket on the left.
Yes.
It should be a frame done and dusted. It should be a match wrapped up by the talented pair of Ceaser and Herbert. Keyboard was not well played by Herbert. Seemingly, his intention was to have the next pot of a ball as the yellow on the right. Ceaser does give him pretty much accurate choice to pot now 2 yellows to respective center pockets on the left and right. It has to be a shot played with very little power. The keyboard bouncing off the cushion just a little, and the rest is the formality. Come on, board. Easy that.
Easy that.
Well, there goes the shot. Cue ball has not been played to perfection. Herbert's only advantage is that Ceaser is the one playing the black, and the black is sunk, and the cue ball. And that's the embrace between Ceaser and Herbert. There is too much love between themselves. That is Kate Bunce.